Hello, this is your boy, beer drinking dwarf. Yeah, I didn't feel like doing the accent today. Anywho, let's try. Let's play some Starship Simulator. Okay, this game is just a demo, but damn, it looks cool. Uh. Oop. All right. Engineering, start. Okay, let's see what this is all about. Oh. Okay.
Welcome to the Magellan-class Cold Start training module. My name is Ava. I'm the UN Space Fleet's AI voice assistant. In this module, we will review the correct procedure for starting up the ship's fusion reactor and then supplying power to the vessel. The ship is currently in a cold and dark state, so for your safety, I have taken the liberty of turning on your torch for you.
Okay.
To begin,
That one.
follow the waypoints on your HUD to the lower floor of the reactor room.
Let's see here. Ugh, really? For some reason I can't. I'm trying to use the. Okay. Why the fuck is this not moving? No. Yeah. Well, that's annoying. Let's see. I have to use the WASD keys because for some reason I can't move it with my game controller. Well, the game's still a work in progress, so it's just a stupid demo, so, you know.
As you can see, the reactor is offline, and none of the ship's systems are powered.
No shit.
Our first task is to provide power to the engineering decks, so let's make our way to the start capacitor's room.
Alright,
Follow the waypoints on your HUD to the startup distributor.
Okay. Let's see here.
As its name
Okay.
suggests, the startup distributor routes energy from the start capacitors to the engineering decks,
Okay.
and also provides the reactor with the power it needs to create the initial fusion reaction. You'll notice the device is already powered because the start capacitors are fully charged. Let's go ahead and get some lights on by connecting all of the breakers.
Okay.
Start with the G-deck breakers, as indicated.
Oh, whoops.
And now the F-deck breakers.
Yep. Let's see.
And finally, the reactor supply itself.
Hang on.
Excellent. Now we can see what we're doing.
All right.
You can go ahead and turn off your torch by pressing T. The reactor controls should now be online, so let's walk back to the reactor room and take a look.
Okay.
This console displays the reactor's vital information and provides you with full control over the reactor and its subsystems.
Oh,
On the
joy.
left-hand side, we have the coolant section, which shows the liquid helium coolant flow and the condition of the magnetic field coils.
All right.
On the right-hand side, we have the electrical section, which shows the reactor's main electrical bus, along with its input and output feeds. In the center, we have the reactor's main display, where we can control the fusion reaction itself. As you can see from all of these alarms, it would be impossible to initiate a stable fusion reaction under the current conditions, so let's fix that.
Okay.
The first thing we need to do is supply power to the reactor's internal bus, so go ahead and switch the reactor to startup mode by pressing the indicator. Great! Now that the reactor has power, we can activate the vacuum pump to start purging the confinement chamber.
All right.
The chamber pressure should now be dropping. To sustain a fusion reaction, we need an internal pressure of less than 10 nanopascals.
Okay.
While we wait for the confinement chamber to reach its target pressure, let's take care of the reactor's fuel and coolant supplies.
Okay.
Exit the reactor room via the door behind you, and follow the waypoints on your HUD.
Okay, let's see here.
These storage tanks hold all of the cryogenic fluids that are used to both fuel and cool the reactor. All 4 tanks are currently empty, so our first task is to begin the filling process.
Okay.
Let's start with the helium coolant.
Okay.
Head behind the storage tanks to access the helium cryo cooler.
Okay.
The cryo coolers use a process called magnetic refrigeration to convert gas into a cryogenic fluid, before pumping it into the connected storage tank. Start up the helium cryo cooler now by using the indicated control on its user interface. Excellent. Now if you turn around, you'll find the helium refill valve located on the back wall. These valves control the flow of gases harvested by the ship's gas collection hardware, which is located on the underside of the forward hull.
Okay.
Go ahead and open the helium supply valve now to begin supplying the cryo cooler with helium gas.
Let's see. Okay. Wait.
If you turn around again and inspect the display screen connected to the helium tank, you should be able to confirm that the tank is now filling with fluid. We now need to perform the same sequence of events for the other 3 tanks. Head over to the helium-3 cryocooler next. Helium-3 is the first of 2 fuels used in the fusion reaction. And now open the helium-3 refill valve behind you to start filling its associated tank.
Wait.
Next, we need to start filling the 2 deuterium tanks, so let's head over to the other side of the room.
Okay.
Deuterium, also known as heavy hydrogen, is the second of the 2
joy.
fusion fuels. We store double the amount of deuterium compared to helium-3 because deuterium also fuels the reactor's neutral beam injectors. As before, turn on the first deuterium cryocooler. And now the first deuterium refill valve behind you. Next, turn on the second deuterium cryocooler.
What do you think? Oh.
And now
I'm
the
a
second
dumbass.
deuterium refill valve. Okay, perfect. All 4 storage tanks should now be filling with cryogenic fluids.
Are you sure about
For our
that?
next task, we now need to engage the cryopumps in order to start supplying the reactor with everything it needs. Make your way around to the other side of the tanks and locate the deuterium tank outflow
I'm gonna
valve.
correct a mistake. Or is it? Fuck off. Yeah, fuck off. Okay. I think I'm getting the hang of this. Okay, where the fuck am I going? Oh. Okay.
Open the deuterium outflow valve to begin supplying fuel. Next, power on the pump. Excellent. That's half of the fuel mix taken care of. Now head over to the helium-3 tank outflow valve so we can complete the fuel supply. As before, begin by opening the helium-3 outflow. And now engage the helium-3 cryopump. Perfect. All we have to do now is take care of the coolant flow. Now open the helium outflow. And finally, power on the helium cryopump. There we go. The reactor is now being supplied with all the fuel and coolant it needs. Follow the waypoints back.
Okay. Okay.
To complete the coolant loop. Now make your way around to the opposite side of the reactor to complete the fuel supply.
Yep.
First, open the deuterium inflow valve.
Wait, hang on.
And now open... Okay, great. Let's head over to the reactor controls and take a look at the coolant display. As you can see, we now have coolant flowing into the reactor. This has begun the process of cooling down the magnetic field coils, which must reach temperatures below 20 Kelvin in order to become superconductive.
Okay.
Once the coils have reached their target temperature, you will be able to engage the magnetic field. Okay, the temperatures look good. You can now power up the field coils. With a solid vacuum established, the field coils powered up, and fuel flowing into the reactor, you are now free to initiate the fusion reaction. Congratulations! You have now successfully started the fusion reactor. For safety, the reactor automatically starts up at only 10% of its rated power. This means high voltage systems, such as the FTL drive, will be underpowered until you increase the reactor output. Let's resolve that now. Increase the power level to 100% using the indicated controls. You'll notice that you can increase the power beyond 100%, but doing so for an extended period will overheat the reactor, causing damage and forcing an uncontrolled shutdown.
Yes.
Okay, we now need to provide power to the rest of the ship. With the reactor now powering itself, you can go ahead and switch the internal bus mode from start. Perfect. If we now head around to the opposite side of the reactor output distributor should now be powered up.
All right.
This device distributes the reactor's output to the ship's high voltage systems, which are in fact the only systems powered directly by the reactor.
Yep.
The rest of the ship is powered by 48 individual battery arrays, which we now need to begin charging using the reactor's output. Go ahead. Excellent. If you turn to your left, you'll see the 5 high-voltage distributors are now coming online. Head over to the main battery distributor.
Oh, there we go.
This device takes the high-voltage reactor feed and distributes it to each of the 8 battery rooms on F deck. Go ahead and connect all 8 output breakers.
Yep. Oh. Okay.
Perfect. The battery arrays should now be charging, but we should perform a visual inspection to make sure. Follow the waypoints on your HUD to port battery room 1. The electrical supply on Magellan-class starships is divided into 4 isolated quadrants: forward, aft, port, and starboard.
All right.
For increased redundancy, each quadrant is powered by 2 physically isolated battery rooms just like this one. Should the battery arrays in one room cease to function for any reason, the arrays in the second room will continue providing power to that particular quadrant. Similarly, power to one quadrant can be lost entirely, without impacting the supply to the remaining 3 quadrants. Okay, let's take a look at one of the individual battery arrays.
Right.
On the left-hand side of the user interface, you have controls for managing the input and output breakers. And in the center, you have controls and information relating to this array's 10 solid-state battery cells. If we did everything correctly, all of the cells should now be slowly charging up. For the next step, we now need to connect each of the 8 battery rooms to the ship's electrical grid.
Okay.
This task will take us into the ship's labyrinth of maintenance tunnels, so be sure to watch your head.
Yep.
Follow the waypoints on your HUD to port battery aggregator.
Let's see here.
Each battery room has a corresponding battery aggregator, just like this one. These devices perform load balancing and also combine each room's 6 individual battery arrays into a single high-voltage feed. Go ahead and connect the output breaker now, which will... Okay, 1 down and 7 more to go. Next, head over to port battery aggregator 2. As before, connect this aggregator's output breaker. That takes care of the port battery rooms. Let's make our way to the forward quadrant next. Go ahead and connect the output breaker. And the same again on forward battery aggregator 2. Okay, onwards to the starboard quadrant.
Starboard! Starboard! Starboard.
Same again, connect the
Yeah.
output and the second starboard aggregator. Almost done, just the aft quadrant to
Oh,
go.
boy. I'm just one guy. Jeez. Hey.
Connect up the first aft aggregator, and finally the second aft aggregator. Okay, perfect. All 48 of the ship's battery arrays are now connected to the electrical grid. All we have to do now is supply power to the ship's remaining decks, and then perform a few cleanup tasks. We can do most of that from the reactor room,
All right.
so let's head there now.
Okay.
Follow the waypoints on your HUD
Yeah,
to the
yeah,
forward
yeah.
deck distributor.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Each deck in a given quadrant is fed by a deck distributor,
Oh boy.
which takes the total electrical load of that quadrant, and then load balances it between the two connected battery aggregators. Go ahead and connect the output breakers for all 7 decks. Okay, now head over to the starboard deck distributor and do the same.
Okay, let's see here.
And now the aft deck distributor. And finally, the port deck distributor. Perfect. All quadrants on every deck now have power available from the ship's main battery arrays. You'll notice, however, that the ship is still under emergency lighting conditions, because F and G decks are still using the start capacitor's supply. To resolve this, we simply have to switch the 4 quadrant distributors on F and G decks over to the main battery feed.
Okay.
Head over to the G deck forward quadrant distributor.
Alright.
Each deck has 4 of these devices, 1 for each quadrant. They are fed by the corresponding deck
There
distributor.
we go.
Go ahead and switch this quadrant over to the main battery feed.
Already did.
That's better. Now we can really see what we're doing. Now head over to the starboard quadrant distributor and do the same.
Yeah, I know. I know the drill. Ay, ay, ay.
And now the aft quadrant distributor.
Let's see it.
And finally, the port quadrant distributor.
Port. Port.
That's G deck taken care of. Let's do the same for F deck. Head upstairs to the F deck forward quadrant distributor.
Alright.
As before, switch this device over to the main battery feed. And now the same on the starboard quadrant distributor.
What the fuck is that? Oh, there it is.
And again on the aft quadrant distributor.
Whoa.
And finally, the port quadrant distributor.
Okay.
Well done. That's the main objectives of the cold start procedure complete.
Okay.
But we have one final bonus task to perform.
Of course we do.
Follow the waypoints on your HUD up to the bridge, and we'll make the ship flight ready.
Nice. Let's see here. Let's see here. All right.
The lights and bridge systems are still turned off, so let's bring everything online. Head over to the A-deck distributor in the engineering alcove.
Let's see. Can't see shit.
Now go ahead and turn on the bridge lighting. And now power up the bridge systems. Okay, there we go. You have successfully started the fusion reactor, routed power to all of the ship's decks, and brought the bridge online into a flight-ready state. This concludes the Magellan-class Cold Start training module. Good luck, and I hope you'll join me again in future training modules.
Okay then. blocking my view. Yeah, here. All right. Crusader Kings. Ugh. The annoying thing about Crusader Kings is the ridiculously long load time. Jeez. Let's see. Let's see here. Oof. Might try. Let's try Genesis Alpha 1. What's going on? Let's try it. And if I get bored with this, nice, I get a shotty.
Resource acquired.
I'm just gonna do one mission because fuck it.
When I was young, our dream was to go to the stars. And so we tried, gave our best, and in the end we made it into space. We came here to prove our machines, our courage. We came for the competition and for the vanity. But we weren't ready yet. And the dream faded, became a nightmare, became propaganda and lies. But soon...
Welcome to the shipbuilding interface. Here you build and upgrade our ship. This is a greenhouse. The concept of cultivating plants on board of our ship is central to the Genesis project. There is no technology known to us that can effectively store or even provide a vital biosphere for the full time of our endeavor. Different life forms also demand different biosphere components to survive on this ship. To compose a certain biosphere, we need special plants. Superior genetics cloning technology is not configured for the creation, or the Alpha Quadrant is full of shipwrecks. Our tractor beam module is a fast way to acquire already refined materials. Materials will be directly moved to the ship's storage. No deposit and no refinery required.
Welcome aboard the Midgard. The USS Midgard. Garcia.
New captain promoted.
Yep. Yeah, I
Greetings, Commander. You have been sent to Quadrant Alpha 1. The mission is to find a new home for the crew on board of this ship. Expand your ship and explore the galaxy for resources and interesting new life forms. Look out for a suitable planet, a Genesis candidate, and when you are ready, initiate a Genesis. Resource beaming complete. Resources collected. Resource beaming complete. Resource acquired. Job assigned. Welcome to the shipbuilding interface. Here you build and upgrade our ship. Modules can also be deconstructed if you're not satisfied with their layout, or if you have other reasons to destroy them. The corridor connects modules and is available in different designs. Make sure you balance the ship's layout between security and efficiency. This module grants access to the service tunnels of the ship. Make sure that you always have enough access points in mind when designing the ship. This will help to detect and to defend infestations. Resources collected. This is a workshop module. Here, we research and construct weapons and defenses. You can also configure the weapon racks with your favorite selection of weapons. Assign engineers to the workshop in order to speed up research processes. Job assigned. Resource acquired.
Access granted. Weapons activated.
Resource being complete. Resources collected.
Processing.
In our cloning laboratories, new clones can be created and added to the crew. Thanks to superior genetics advanced technologies, we are also able to combine human DNA with DNA we collect in outer space. This feature gives us the amazing option to create perfectly specialized beings for the Genesis program. All biomass you collect will be stored here. Make sure we always have enough biomass in stock and biomass tanks ready. Cloning initiated. New clone has been welcomed. This is our hangar module. The hangar is necessary to acquire resources, plants, or other interesting things from planets and shipwrecks. You need to assign pilots to operate a hangar. Please use the hangar terminal for additional information. Job assigned. Harvester destination set.
10, 9,
Launch
8,
sequence activated.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Warning. Launch sequence activated.
All right.
Access granted.
Launch sequence activated.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Okay.
This is the refinery. Raw materials will be enhanced here. This process takes time. To increase refining speed, assign engineers to work in the refinery. Job assigned. New materials have been refined.
Warning. Prepare for hyperdrive. New materials have been refined.
Need a few more crew. Well then.
Crew quarters. Each crew member needs a slot in one of these modules. If a crew member is sick or feels bad, you can most likely find them here. Cloning initiated. Cloning initiated. New clone arrived.
Why are the people in this game bald anyway? Lurkin. Oh, joy.
Cloning done.
Estrada.
Job assigned. Job assigned. Harvester destination set.
Ten, nine, launch sequence activated. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Launch sequence activated. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Well.
Resource beaming complete. Resources collected. Resource complete. Resource acquired.
Processing. Processing.
Resource beaming.
Access granted.
Resources collected.
Access granted.
Resource acquired.
Weapons activated.
New materials have been refined.
All clear.
Resources collected. Power reestablished.
Life systems operational.
Resource acquired. New materials have been refined. Resources collected. New captain promoted. Survival guide update. Your ship is like an ark, and the crew is the most important. New captain promoted.
Fuck it. I'm getting bored with this game already. Let's see here. Shift gears to. Let's go shoot down some desperados. Let's go shoot down some outlaws and desperados. Done with you! Shoot that bastard! What are you, yellow? Kill him! Don't let him live! He can't take us all on!
Where'd he come from? You ain't going nowhere! He can't take us all Someone shoot that! He can't take us all! Kill him for Christ's sake! Where'd he come from?
Well, let's see. What other game? Let's try some Counter-Strike. Haven't played that in a while. Of course. Play a bit of Counter-Strike. Okay, I'm gonna grab a soda. What the fuck? Ay, ay. Oh. All right. There we go. Let's see here. Okay. Might just go with casual. Fuck it, I'm just going with casual. Oh, okay. Oh, that helps. Controller. Oh. It's been a while since I played this game.
Let's roll.
Well. Windy walk. Yeah, just like Wisconsin right now. Cold and windy. Going out for a walk, quick trip for a cup of coffee. Cold and windy. Windy walk, you know. Well, if you Great. Hey, when's it my turn to play? Okay. I think I'm on spectator mode. Shit. Here I actually wanted to play.
Counter-terrorists win. I'm ready, Leon.
Okay.
Grenade.
Throw the nade! Come on. Here we go. Oof.
Remove any doubts in your head. It's us or them.
Okay.
Throwing flashbang. Deploying decoy. Laying down smoke. Smoke. Throwing smoke. Throwing a grenade. Grenade. Grenade out.
Fuck. How did it... Ay,
Your mic's muted or something.
Throwing flashbang.
yapping about, brother, before I go over there and eat your butt?
What the fuck, dude?
Mud Reapers. Mike is muted. Either he's just toggling or not talking.
What was that?
Stick? Because they're in pain. Because
No, I don't hear you.
kind of a natural response to pain to want to bite down on something. It somehow makes it feel a little better, or it somehow is a little more bearable. Biting down. Sometimes my wife, when she's in labor, would bite down on like a washcloth or something and bite down on things. It's just part of being a human being.
Trying to tell you.
Well, guess what? The Bible says that in hell, there's going to be weeping and gnashing of teeth. What is that indicative of? Pain. Pain is what it's indicative of. You bite down when you're in pain. You cry because it hurts. That's what the Bible says.
And then mute.
Matthew 13:42.
I might go back to this game later. Okay. Sorry about that, folks. I don't know what was going on over the, with that crap what they were talking about over the Counter-Strike. Eesh. Crazy people out there. Let's see. Let's see. We could try. Space dwarves. Let's play some chivalry. That's annoying. Anywho, let us join again.
Finally a match fight! One match fight! You have fought well. Yes!
Oh shit.
On for the light, brother. Yes.
Aw, man. Did I just get booted from the game? Shit. Well... because why the fuck not? You know? Where's my big ass? Really? Only fist bumps, okay?
Apples for sale?
I'm gonna try something else. Rolled a nat 1 on that. Ooh, joy. Old buckley of potatoes. Thanks. There we go. There we go. Jesus. Oh, man. I don't know what the fuck this is. Oh, man, and I died because shit. Hey. Nah, I'm done with that. Well, I think I'm done for tonight. Good evening or good night, everyone. You know,